Hi, we're here with the beautiful Daria DiGiovanni, and she is the author of Water Signs, a story of love and renewal. Daria, could you tell us a little bit about what inspired you to write this beautiful book?
Sure. Well, the book is loosely autobiographical. It basically chronicles 16 years in the life of my main character, Madeline Rose. And it's, based upon my own life and really involves themes of personal growth and spiritual growth, faith, family. I incorporated, what was fun for me was that I incorporated my experiences growing up in the South Jersey and Philadelphia area. I grew up in the Media, which is a suburb of Philly, and spent many summers down at the Jersey Shore. I've lived in South Florida for the last 14 years, which is where part 2 of my book takes place. But the last 16 years have been a tremendous personal growth experience for me, as I mentioned, and I really wanted to sort of incorporate my own experiences into this character, as well as create some new experiences for her as well. But basically highlighting what the human spirit is capable of when you hold on to your faith and you kind of work your way through challenges and you see the opportunity in the challenges of life. When I kind of reflected on it, for some reason this year, 2008, although I've been in South Florida for the last 14 years, it kind of hit me like, why am I here? I love it here. Don't get me wrong, but I really started contemplating the circumstances that led me to move here. And kind of through that journey, I realized that my initial reason for moving here, while that did not work out, there was sort of a much larger purpose that God had in mind for me. And I don't think that I would have had the type of growth and, as I said, sort of this whole renewal of my faith without having moved here. I just don't think it would have been possible. So I think what I chronicle in the book and what I've tried to show through Madeline is just sort of, that foundation of family and being raised with good, strong, traditional values, and how when you've been raised that way, those values do stay with you, and if you hold on to them, and if you hold on to your faith, and you can sort of find your way in the world as long as you have like that foundation. But of course, Madeline goes through many challenges, as I have myself, and a lot of periods where she questions, why do I believe this, or why am I still holding on to this, or is this really valuable to me? And I think the lesson in her experiences is that yes, they are, that's the actual merit of certain values that we're raised with, and certain ethics that, yeah, if they were easy to hold on to, then they really wouldn't be valuable. And if everything was easy, if success came easy, then I don't think we'd fully appreciate it either. So I tried to really show that in the framework of a love story, which also sort of contributes to her personal growth as well. And her experiences being in a new state and in a new situation, and trying to sort of navigate through all of that and still hold on to what's important and still keep her faith. And the character goes through many challenges that many of us do go through in life. For example, panic and anxiety disorder, and in the end it's resolved in sort of a unique and non-traditional way. But what the value for her coming out of that is that she realizes, hey, if I can find a solution to this, if I can overcome this, then there's really nothing that I can't handle in life. So I think it's a great story that everybody can relate to, whether you're a man or a woman. And of course, it's all intertwined with a love story, and there's definitely an underlying theme of patriotism and the American dream as sort of exemplified through various characters. And it was a lot of fun to write, and it was a wonderful way to sort of, I guess, encapsulate this period of my life and preserve all of these memories. So I hope everyone enjoys it.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And I hear you can also get a preview of 5 chapters of your book on your website, www.watersignsnovel.com, and they can also purchase your website there. That's correct?
Correct. Yes,
Okay.
If they go to my website, they can do that, as well as read a synopsis of the story on the homepage.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Daria, for sharing with us today.
Thank you.